welcome. I have been a busybody when it comes to coming up with jokes, when it comes to doing different things lately, when it comes to streaming with people and playing more mega loot, more overlooting. I want an easygoing day after. I mean, I already streamed overlooting today, but I want an easygoing day with Orcs Must Die because this game is so fun, so easygoing, such a great thing to just chillax with. Let's do Killing Fields, the new area. Probably after this one, we'll get whatever upgrades if I've got the skulls for it. You've been granted Decoy. Any key to continue. Now that sounds just fine to me.
To this woman's thing that makes orcs dance.
What is happening?
I can make orcs dance too.
Exploded. Explodes if destroyed by enemies. That's kind of nice.
I poke 'em with my blade staff.
A decoy. Oh, instead of using the archers. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's find where they're coming in the other side, the doors, and they want to get to here. I've got a door here of my own to teleport over to them. Ooh. What's that? Oh, boiling oil. Okay. More things I can shoot and interact with. Always a good sign. Alright, so they want to come down to these doors. I mean, you know, I'm tempted to just block off one side, send them over. Let's see. Oh, but, okay, interesting. Where I block off matters a lot. So I could send them in and then over and then in and then over kind of deal. Like, there's a lot of ways to maybe do this. Okay. Build. For sure, though, we know we want some barricades. Oh, hold on, actually. We know we want our alchemist stuff, barricades. We're going to need tar traps. The new decoy, of course. Let's go with arrow wall, archers. Do we need archer if I have decoy? But probably. Do we have any flying enemies? No. So maybe not to archers? I don't know. There's potential, but I don't know if I need to or not. Excuse me. Could go with swinging mace, kind of tempting. The fire ogre is going to be a bit of a tough one. We have two more slots. I do think pounder has some potential, and I think just anything that's going to kind of interact with them. Like I feel like pushing traps can be really good against the bigger enemies, like the fire ogre and the standard ogre, but that one's not in here. Anyway. Okay, we have our weaponry, and we've got to figure out how to use it. So swap over to barricade. Say at the very start, what I'd like to do is send you all down one aisleway. So when you come through here, where's like the thinnest door that, yeah, I can force you down the other. So we put barricade like that, forces you down. You come this way to it, then you go back away, go around this side, and you can either go up that way or you can go over this way. So then I want you to, inevitably I want you to come through this way, which means I'm going to need to block off like this side somewhere, maybe here. 1, 2. So you guys come in this way, you have to turn and go this way, and then I want you to, oh wait, I can have you go in this upper area? Is that better, or do I want you to go back down? Down this way. Into here. That's interesting. So if I block this here, you won't know that it's blocked off yet. So some of you will cut off this way, then have to come back around and go up this way and then in. That could make some sense. So the only true way to get in is this way, down these stairs. And then, oh, but I can't fully wall off either end or else you'll start breaking, right? So this right here is a pretty good spot. I have no money left. Oh boy, okay. Anything else that I can do in the meantime? Do decoys come back if they break the decoy? Probably not, which is a bit, yeah, threatening. How about setting up for the future? So no matter what, we know they're going to have to go through this section. So maybe we just throw in a wall trap. Wait, hold on. V? I need death augmenter, though. Accept. Clicky, accept, because that increases the damage that or increases the money that I gain from enemies. So this is going to have to do for now. I am super not, like, and then hopefully I can throw in a wall trap somewhere at some point just to get out a little extra damage, you know? And I could even put it, let's see. Yeah, you guys will go this way, then you come up that way. Okay. Yeah, okay. This'll have to do. Send them on in. In with the enemy. Here they come. Hello there. Enemies will adjust where they're kind of traveling to, how they're moving a lot as we go in. I'm just going to knock that now, I think. But the only real way for them to get in, because they're going to have to stop there and turn to go this way. Okay, for some reason I thought I thought they did damage to me or something. Okay, boom. Burn them. Burn them. You have to turn around, don't you? Yeah, good. Burn. Oh, that sends the fire that way, though. Oh, it depends on which side I shoot at. Maybe. Okay. They should be... They can't come further, can they? No, they're having to turn around. That's good. And then they come up this way. Okay. I think this is alright. Those ones. But these ones. Headshot. Headshot. If I can. Oh, boy. A little spammage, then. A little spammage will do. There. Nice. Okay. Are there still more coming in? No, no, no. Okay, good. So their only real way in is to come down this way, which means I just need to find some way to loop them around a bunch in here. Maybe. I feel like it's probably barricades to start. Wait, can they... Oh, no. Can they get through here? I hope so. Okay. Can't... Yeah, maybe shouldn't have done barricades. I should have just done damaging traps. But I think they can get through or else they wouldn't be turning around, right? Okay. This is fine. Knock that. Burn them. Okay. Come on. Headshots. There. Okay. We're doing okay. We're managing so far. Nice. Come on. Okay. Take you out. I need, definitely though, I need some damaging traps. Still, this is going pretty well. Just have to keep an eye out for anything that can break barricades, because those guys can be pretty threatening. If they make it a straight shot. Good. Okay, next wave. Wait, hold on. I need to break those barricades at the top, because I'm just not 100% sure if the big guys are going to be able to just walk through those or not. Sell that one and sell this one. Alright. Okay. So if they come down here... They can't come from either of these sides, which means that this is an okay spot, right? We just do like this. And we put a decoy in, maybe. It's so expensive, though. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, the rats can only come from this one spot now, though. I'm gonna have slow traps, I think, maybe down the center of this. Yeah, that works. That hurt me more than it hurts you. Alright. There we go. Okay, take him out. Need to get my headshots in if I can. Oh, there are a few now, though. Definitely a few enemies these days. I'm trying to go down that way because it's the path of least resistance. There's no traps in the way, maybe? Okay. Entering the rift? No, they're not good. They're getting close to the rift, but it doesn't matter because they're walled off. Good. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Come on. Headshots. Oh, okay. Hold on. Real close to death. Gotta back it up. Okay. Come back down here. Let's just heal real quick a little bit. Whoa. Okay. Down those guys. Good. And yeah, if I distract them in there, they'll still turn around and go back the wrong way because they think that's where I am. Okay, that's healing. Where are you? Here somewhere, right? Ah, you'll get killed by the traps, I think. Where's my money? Is there money back here? No, it's just all healing. Okay. Alright. Open the weavers. I need timed trap resets are faster, and physical objects are stronger, just so we can take out the ogres. And then I'm going to put 8 put pounders in here, I think, for ogres. 1, 2, and then inevitably I need to put barricades on either end, kind of, to just like make sure they're funneled the right way there. But okay, this could work. And I'll put a barricade at the end there, and then put archers behind to actually do damage. The barricade can purely just be for distraction. All right, that's good. That's good. I think that's enough. Seems like it's going well. Yeah, I gotta try not to like take a. I mean, I'm not super focused on getting every every achievement in the game or whatever, getting all the skulls. But I feel like don't spend too much time in those zones, because that's where you really can rack up some time. Oh, okay. Take it easy. Alright, there we go. Stun him in here. Let him get hit by stuff. Good. Ooh, okay. Healing. Oh, healing and money. Good, there you go. Good. Take him out. More money. Nice. Okay, okay. So then, I mean, we're getting towards where we have enough, but as long as I stay here, roughly, enemies will just come straight at me, which is good. Anything else that I can put on the ceiling or the walls? Not sure on that. Okay. Anything that can, like, impact this kill box, because the kill box is really what matters. What about... I mean, yeah, again, there's the decoy, there's archers, which could be helpful. Yeah, like a line of archers makes sense to me. Like that. A couple archers there to just pick away at him. And the decoy will be in the center, I figure. I'll even put... Wait, hold on. Can a decoy go here if I have the money for it, or no? 2 down. 3 down. Okay, where's the rest? Over here. Okay. Good. Good. So let's see. I can go here. So yeah, we'll do a third archer slightly in the front, so they're sure to focus fire that one. And then I'll try the decoy out. I hope it gets, like, regenerated if things go wrong, whatever. But yeah, decoy there. They come in, they shoot that or attack that. That'll blow up and damage them if they get close enough. It's facing the wrong way, but that's okay. Wait, what's happening here? Hold up. Oh, it's just these guys. That's fine. Yeah, they send them in all different directions. Okay. Good. Wow, there's a lot of enemies there. Let's throw a few things kind of in that general area, and then when I see them start coming back this way, that's when I know to blow it up. Okay. Come on. There. Good. Okay. And I can stun them in here if I need to. Good. Okay. What else can I do? I mean, I could put... Yeah, again, I could put more archers in. So much damage. Okay. Alright. Launch that on him. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Uh-huh. Blast. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe going in a little bit, I'll chat some about some of the... There's different games that I kind of want to do multiplayer of. It's a good time to kind of chat more casually about that kind of thing, I think, while playing this game, but also this is a bit intense. I love this kill box, though. These levels are getting more and more cool in this way, where it's like there's so many routes for enemies to take, but if you can just somehow make it all fit right. Okay, so I'll do healing guardians, because I otherwise might have some problems. Cause bleed. Elves get stronger is good, and then get bleed, we'll see. But, okay. Might also put some archers in here, because enemies go through here a ton. Makes some sense to me. Or maybe in the further back one, even. Let's see, 7. Yeah, like, put him up here, because there's so many... well, maybe here's better. Wait, but then they can come up here, so I don't really want them to get attracted in that way, exactly. Oh, are you... Oh, they're hunting my units. Hey, now. Take it easy. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. And they'll regenerate. Very nice. Yeah, maybe it is better to have mostly just the archers in here. Okay. 7. And I do love having them all bunched up, even though it's not very effective, just because it's cool to see so many shots get fired into one spot. Yeah, I think the... Okay, looks like my... decoy did get destroyed there, though. Okay. Good. Nice. Okay. 7 here. Can they shoot over each other's shoulders? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're good. They shoot so far, too. Good. Good, 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 good. Endless archer action. Okay. So much money. I feel like it might be a good idea, though, to double up these just in case my enemies try to blow them up. That might make some sense. Because I know kobolds are coming soon enough. Okay. Expensive, but again, I think it's worth it. Throw in an extra archer somewhere. Yeah, just extend the backline even further. Okay. Boom, like that. And unleash. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so amazing. Oh. As long as you can get them to go down the aisle ways you want to, because there's some maps where it doesn't let you, but this one it definitely does. Alright, they're trying to destroy my stuff, right? Kobold sappers? Is that you? No, it's just regular kobolds still. Wow. Waiting for these sappers. Would figure they'd come in by now. Okay. Might be a good time to go and fight direct, I guess. I might as well at that point. Alright. Break their shields. Good. Crazy. Crazy. Alright. Better combos is what the flame archers do. Not too sure if I know exactly how combos work here. I really could, instead of having so many barricades there, I really could just funnel them all directly into here, because this, at this point, this is that strong. It would speed it up a bit, which is important, right? Good. And combos are a little different than kill streaks, too. Okay. Maybe. Let's sell these real fast as soon as they finish off those enemies. Final enemies coming down the aisle. Sell. What I want is to wall off this whole side. So you're forced to come up here, and then that side is walled off, supposed to go that way. So that means, I mean, okay. You could whip around this way, but then I can just block off this if I'd like, right? And that forces you all this one way, I hope. This is going to make it a little bit more likely that I end up dying, but it also forces everybody down just one aisle, so we get a very fast, and then I just try to, like, survive it, basically. Put in a decoy there, so enemies will attack that before my archers, and then put in more archers. Because this should mean a lot of combos, whatever that means. Okay. It is getting crazy very fast, though. Oh, Fire Ogre doesn't count as an ogre that can get hit by the wall, like the slam down things? Oh, that's tough. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you're not getting stunned. Well, oh, no, you got stunned. No, you got killed there. Fire Ogres are really strong. So they can't even get stunned like that. Okay, sure. So then what can I do to help with that? How about... I mean, I could definitely put in more of these, because sort of why not, right? And then more slowing traps. We'll just do like this, I would say, though. I don't need to have it all the way through. That could work. Maybe. A little bit more in here to just really wail into them, damage-wise. Imagine you could like set up a fake wall or like a temporary wall and put arrow traps on it though. I could put it like behind here and just send like a extra set. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That's good. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, that feels good. That feels real good. Okay. Think, bonk. I think this is the right call. I would say, since it forces everybody in the one route. Hey now. Okay, one archer did get down, but I can put down many more. Easy enough. So it's all good. And I think we just go straight in. We don't even think about it, because that means, yeah, that means less delay. Means better score. Okay, let's put in you, and we'll put in you here. But yeah, I was almost late, honestly, today. I might have been like a minute late to stream because I was watching Chilled Chaos and his friends play. It's sort of like Chained Together, or it's like Sisyphus. You like roll a boulder up a mountain kind of deal. Okay, place there, nice. And it was genuinely super entertaining. I might have to. At first, when I was watching, I was like, this might be super frustrating. But I think if I got the right crew of people for it, it works out. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's ridiculous. There's so many of you. Yeah, we'll just keep extending it back. More and more damage. Because that amount of at some point, the amount of damage output is going to be enough to deal with even the fire ogres. Okay. Throw in a whole host. Wait. Oh, Guardian Limit. Oh, right. Sure. That makes sense. Okay. Right. What if I could get you... Oh, hello. Nope. Nope, nope to that. Okay. Off my foot. Yeah, I'd like you guys to come straight up this way. So what is slowing that down is that you're not going down this middle aisle, I would say. So if I can force you down middle aisle faster, that's like the dream. Honestly, just close off both of these, and that forces you down middle way better, maybe? Wait, no. But then you have to go around, actually. Well, I mean, it still kind of works, but it'd be better to close off this, like, entire wall here, like, create a whole block there, but... Okay. Alright. Are they getting in? Are they getting in? Nah, they're not really getting in at all. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I want to do, is break these and then wall that off entirely. And then break these ones as well. Okay. 3. Let's be a little close. Wall this off. Forces you down this way. And we wall off this as well. Okay. And that forces you fully down that. Oh, this is already walled off. Whatever. Then this side is pretty well walled off. Yeah, that'll be okay. Just as much as we can, we want to force you into this firing range. Okay. Oh, I love it. It's so nice. All right, anything else that I can add to you guys? Piercing and cutting traps? Sure.
I suppose I expected.
Wait, they did? Who? How'd they do that? What? What? You weren't walled off from going the right way, were you? Alright, well, we'll kill you manually, I guess. What? They destroyed all my barricades back here. What happened? Okay. How are they? Okay. No, wait, they've gotten in. What is... Oh, it's these guys. Stop. Armored ogres? That's a new one. Okay, we'll go fix that in a sec. But this is a bit of a disaster. I don't know what went wrong, but we gotta fix it. There's so much damage going into you guys. Come on now. So many archers. So many archers down. Should be the last guy, though. Okay, come on. Okay, that should finish them. Oh, that's it. Gosh dang it. Well, we lost 1 life, and oh, that last thing was rough. I thought maybe I could have speeded up that way, but I must have fully blocked off one of the endpoints somehow. I don't know. Look at that number, though. That almost would have been 5, I think, if I hadn't lost the 1. Let's look at stats. Leaderboard, but I don't think there's anything on there. No. Okay. Par, barely hit par, but did hit par. But because I lost the 1 rift point, we lost a skull. Gosh dang it. Okay. Can I go to buy upgrades? What upgrade would I want? Let's see. The Smasher one could be interesting, but I don't have enough. Also stun targets. Oh, I didn't know it didn't stun. Because I consider it like a push trap, so I figured that would stun ogres. But it doesn't at base stun. That's why they managed to get in, really. Okay. Traps to deal more damage. Swinging mace. Take much more damage before exploding. That's kind of nice. I don't know how much I want decoys, though, because my archers can kind of already do that. So I feel like it... Wait, what's this? Gain a short snare. Slows them down a little bit. Yeah, I think I want to wait for the pounder, though. I think stunning enemies with that is kind of necessary. Or else, you know, how to win. Knowledge Weaver, a third Weaver.
She was the most promising and most terrible of the Order, all rolled into one. Brilliant, beautiful, and deadly. Was it any surprise that she left the Order ages ago, escaping through the rifts to forge her own kingdom in the dead world beyond? Now she's bound the numberless Horde to her will, and returns to teach the Order harsh lessons in humility and subservience. But she's in for a surprise. I'm reasonably sure my apprentice is unteachable.
Nice. Okay. Wait, did I found a new Weaver type?
Open your mind to me.
Player runs faster, headshots deal damage.
You talk like a history book.
Impossible, child. Your will is
Spells earn, spell kills
will
earn.
break you.
I should have guessed you were ex-order. You sound just like the old man.
Zombie orcs, that's actually really cool. Okay, I gotta take this one.
You are the last of the order.
We serve the Order.
Okay, well we gotta try it. Headshot kills increase accuracy. That's cool, but I want these zombie ones. Let's see. Trap kills generate more player mana. Interesting. Wait,
That's a good choice.
hold on. I can go faster, get regenerated by guardians, and summon zombie enemies. That is a nice set. Damage accuracy. Of course, I'd like to get spell kills earn more gold, but I don't have the money for it at that point. We'll just get this, and then we'll try to get there as soon as we can. So I'm going to be very much focused, I guess, this time on soloing enemies, I guess. Is this going to go well? Who knows, but we'll try. Take this. I mean, I'll still take other things, definitely Guardians especially. Archer Guardians, because they're super cheap. And then maybe a Mana Well would make some sense this time then, if I'm trying for that. And Tar Traps to slow enemies down. We'll take the Arrow Traps still. We'll take Push Trap, I think, to slow them like that is good. And then a last final thing. Flame Bracers. What makes sense? Let's try... one more thing that makes sense. When damaged. No. Swinging Mace. Because it's funny. Or maybe like a Paladin Guardian for another type of Guardian to heal me, I guess. Okay, we'll see if that goes well. And just go ahead and unleash. We'll try to just really pour it all into this Weaver, try to make zombie orcs. Because it's just, that sounds really cool. Okay. Make zombies. Okay. Try to get headshots, they increase accuracy, supposedly. Okay. Okay. Headshot my way up. So wait, did I make zombies? How does it work? Oh. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did, because they started fighting each other. Is there a zombie somewhere? Are you a zombie? Okay. Now we need... Oh, wait. I want to get spell kills, earn more gold.
Stand strong.
And... Oh, is this just... Wait, is there just one door, or are these... What are these? There's 3 doors. There's 3 doors here. Yeah, shakes. Okay. We'll just place one here, because it can, I think, what, heal me or give me mana? Okay. Some player kills. You can focus on weakening them so I can get, I guess, slow them down anyway. Spells, give more gold. That seems, it's almost like the strongest thing, is like, because I can get so many spell kills. There's the zombie ogres, or orcs. Wait, are you, oh, what are you? Hobgoblin shamans. Are you making zombies too? Maybe? Okay. Now, yeah, I feel like it's good to have maybe one in each corner just to assist. Also slows down these guys a little bit. Oh, okay. The nose. Don't like this situation at all. Oh, stop. Okay. Oh, I'm out of mana, so I can't do things. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah, I didn't get to spend my money because I didn't have traps set up at all. Oh, come on. Spell kills, but I'm not gaining mana fast enough. Okay. Over here. I might run that one back. That was rough. Okay. Okay, maybe I have to wait. Maybe I should wait to take that until a little bit further in. Okay. Hold on, let me just real quick.
Well, to start with, you're really arrogant and you talk like a history book.
Okay.
Impossible, child.
All right.
Your
Shift
will
tab.
is strong.
Resume.
Will break you.
What a nightmare. Oh wait, does it tell me which door they're gonna come from first? Because it, like, this door has a special symbol on it.
You are the last of the old.
Interesting. I do still like Knowledge Weaver, but maybe we wait to take that until a little bit in. We need... Let's see. Definitely... Wait, no, not that one. Same kind of set of upgrades is fine. Okay, we need this one. We need... The Pounder. The... It's a bit tough here, though, because honestly, the barricades, like, going barricade route makes a little less sense this time than it normally would, because everything's so wide and open. I actually kind of want to... Maybe decoy, then. Because I kind of want to focus on my own fighting. Is there anything left in here? Yeah, Mana Well was an idea. I don't know if I'm going to go with Mana Well. It could be good for the spell gaining me more money, though. Maybe I really should take it. And then a last thing. Spring Trap, Pounder, Paladin, Guardian. What type of enemies do we have? We have the Hobgoblin Shaman, which is a new one for me. That one, bring dead enemies back to life. It's sort of weird because it's like, it's sort of what I'm doing too. Confusing. And yeah, okay, I'll just take this one. And then V for Weavers. Rifts gain a defensive lightning strike ability. Interesting. Dead orcs sometimes rise from death to fight for the player. Oh, that doesn't even require me to be the one that killed them either. Interesting. So I just care about getting spell kills. So maybe I'll just take the Skull Anatomy and the spell kills earn more coins. And we can kind of leave it at these two. And then it gives me more money to spend on other trap types. But what do I actually want those traps to be? So we know the first, like, initially it's just going to be them coming from here, but then it's going to get not only chaotic, but it's going to get hectic with the gnolls that are going to try to fight my units. So I think if I can use decoys against those, it could make sense. So first we'll put down archers. I do want to say keeping them somewhat close to this is good. I could even defend this with barricades because I could force them all to come into one spot. So like, for example, if I did like that, like up and over, then they have to come from just this one side at the end of the day. And I could even loop them into the wall. It'd be very expensive, but it could be done. So let's say that we're going to assume that's how we do things. And... But I can always... maybe I'll sell this later. But yeah, we'll just put in archers on the corners of this. And then... For now... I'm going to put in this here. And maybe a second one. No, I'll hold on to the cash. Right? I could have another one of you. Alright. That'll have to do for now. Okay. Spells earning me more. We'll see. And headshots gain accuracy. Trap kills generate player mana. That is also...
This will help.
Oh, that could be good. Trap kills generate player mana. Hold on. Because spells gain me stuff, so trap kills generating player mana could be really nice.
That's a good choice.
And then I just need to let traps kill sometimes. Okay. How to let traps kill. What's the best trap type for just killing? Probably just this one. It is pretty good. We'll put it here for now. Yeah, we'll put it here for now. We'll fight this first set. We'll try to, like, loop them in here as much as I can. Get some trap kills that way. Yeah, that could be fine. We're gonna wait on getting archers, I guess, for now. Headshots increase my accuracy. I'm assuming just temporarily. Gives me bonus monies. One more? No. Okay. Boom. There. Enough energy. Headshot. Sell. Okay. Okay, so what now? Let's do 2 of these and 1 here. I don't know if anyone's coming from either side just yet. Okay. Headshot, headshot, come on. Keep focused. Are you my enemy or my friend? You're my enemy. Okay. Right, because I haven't gotten the orcs come back situation for myself yet. Okay. Sell, sell, sell. I need... Let's see if I can try it. Just do like this. Alright. And we'll put one here. Enough energy, right. These guys are tough for me to fight, honestly. This is rough. Okay, they're all down. Okay, how did that go? Oh, they revived Knoll Hunters. That's tough. Okay, so we were able to take a little damage, but no comment. I guess I'm first. Welcome, Paraship. Welcome. Yeah, no, this is Orcs Must Die, so it's a little bit more easygoing. It's not like one of my big streams or anything. Okay, let's go with these. Thanks for popping by. Let's put these in, and then they can still come from this one spot. We throw that in, and what here? Do I want to? I guess I could slow them as they kind of get to here. The thing is, like, I want to get trap kills to get mana back. Wow, this is yeah, this is a real rough, real challenging level. Put like this.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Okay, this forces them down this aisleway. This could work. Let's say I did that and that. And what I'd like is for it to be here. So, let's see. Any way that I can make that happen? There, there, there. Okay. That is expensive. Put you... I put a slow trap here, and then what I want is to inevitably have a arrow trap there, maybe, or even a wall push trap like that, and then have something in front of it. Okay. Any way for me to reduce the amount of walls? I don't really see an option for that. Yeah, this is so wasteful, but what more can you do? I guess I could do just like this far, but I guess so. And then here with the arrow trap, and then we slow you when you get to like here. That could work. Okay. So you're coming in, you get hit by that thing on the way. That's not bad, maybe. Unleash the Horde. What a hectic round. I guess I'm just trying to win this one. I don't even know if I want to try to go for skulls on this. At least yet. Because it's kind of crazy. Okay. Burn. 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 There. 3 down. Few headshots. There we go. Alright. You have to go all the way around. The one kind of saving grace right now. And eventually I can build it up much better. Okay. Now... yeah, ideally we want it to be here. I guess it's fine to spend the extra. Just so that... wait, hold on. Is this fine? I swear... no, it should be. It should be. So... there and here. Hopefully. Burning. Good. Alright. So we want spell kills so that I can get as much... oh boy. Okay. Stun the null. Send you through here. Let that activate when it can. Okay. Second one of these. Good. Okay. Alright. We kind of have something going here. There. Those shooting in, and I want to say I want an archer, like, maybe well, it'd be good to have you kind of inside-ish. Just build archers into here so that they can be defended from the gnolls that way. Okay, that could work. Maybe. And throw. Burn, shoot you. Okay. Burn them. Shoot that as well. Okay. Good. Send. Burn. Send. Burn. I kind of want... if I hit V, does it pause? I don't think it does. Zombie orcs. Okay. Because I want to get zombie... I want to get my own zombies if I can. Because it's like, that's the new thing. So that's what I want to try here, but... okay. They're not breaking my barricades, are they? Oh, they're fighting each other because they're zombies. Right. But these aren't zombies, these are their summons. And not a good idea to have the new zombie mechanic thing at the same time as a new skeleton mechanic thing, because I can't, it's like, that's a little weird, right? Alright. How to know what the heck is happening when you have two new undead, like you have an undead friendly and undead enemy on the same area. Alright, let's go like this. I think they can still make it through here, but no, they probably can't. Confusing. What if it was on the other side? Maybe the other side could work better. Are these... it seems like they're parallel, though. They seems like they're matching. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, like this is a friend of mine. But it looks just like the enemies, basically. Alright. Let's go... so, yeah, here should be the only one that I think, I'm somewhat confident will work. Place that there, sell this one. Oh, this works fine, too. Okay. So then they come in this way. They get destroyed here, which we're going to want a couple of these, and we'll have this one hitting into you. And then... probably, I guess, a decoy can go... like here. With another wall trap. How are we doing on these? Rifts gain defensive lightning strike. Trap kills generate mana for the player is interesting. Player runs faster. Nearby guardians regenerate the health of the player. Some of these things could work, but what I mainly want is... wait, just dang it. Is trap kills. More trap kills. What can I do to make that happen? That I don't know. I need like ceiling traps, I guess, and I don't have them. Yeah, I was woefully unprepared for what this level is. I have no idea what it is. Feels like. Okay. Some archery. Yeah, more arrows in whichever side. But like, it doesn't let you do the... why can't I put one here? Okay. Put you there. Oh, shift tab? What did I use? Okay. God. No. No, 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 no. Alright. Spell traps there. Alright. Hey, hold on. Good. Okay, but we do have allies, maybe? Alright. Fair enough. Okay. Is there gold anywhere? No. Gosh, yeah, I have so much money, but I just don't know what to use it on. I guess I'll pump into that stuff, because I might as well, and maybe this one as well. It's a new thing. But I don't have anything to spend. I guess we'll just throw a ton of archers in at that point, right? Maybe that makes sense. Okay. Alright, we'll try. We'll try just a ton of archers. Oh my god, stop. Like it work? Ah, gotcha, Val. Welcome, I suppose. Oh god. I'm in a disastrous time to join. But I appreciate you popping in. Oh gosh. Thank you. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking into because I want to do more things. I feel like the stuff we did before was a lot of fun. I was watching like a thing where you push a boulder up a mountain, basically. So anyway, there's like a few different games that I'm kind of looking at, and eventually I'll throw my different suggestions into maybe Hoose's server or wherever. I appreciate you popping in, Val. What here? God, they killed all my units. What a disastrous attempt. All right. I could put one. I don't want to put him too close to the barricade because I don't want him to get hit. Like if I put it here, are you gonna slash that barricade? But we'll see. We'll see. Thanks. Yeah. I want to like throw them around because it does feel like there's a lot with Repo and like the success, I guess, of Repo and Lethal Company, of course, and like all these different games. It feels like there's a lot of multiplayer, like mass multiplayer type games coming out lately. So not that it has to be new. Like I really enjoyed when we played Team Fortress 2, but okay, the chaos. Okay. Put somebody here. All right, and then throw in just more of you. Endlessly more of you. Okay. Seems like it. Oh wait, no. This can't be here. Let's scoot you guys back a little. We need one here. Okay. Bleed or not bleed. Can I get parking validated? What are these? We have orcs on our own side, and they have a lot of lines. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna just do some of this. Just do some of that. That'll work. Do these guys count as traps? Do I get mana for their kills? I'm gonna guess no, but how you doing, Legendary Method? Welcome. Sell this maybe. Having a heck of a time with this level so far. It's a challenge. It is. They all come in from every side. Like the last one was like they're very easy to guide them, but then you just have to make a really efficient death trap. This one is like impossible to guide them. So I'm like looped around this. It doesn't feel good, but I mean at this point I should win. It's just concerning as we get there. And I needed some ceiling traps. I thought I didn't need them here, but I definitely do. Well, I guess at least with the strategy I'm going for, huh? Okay. Anything else I can spend in here? No. Okay. Nice. Maybe part of the reason I have so much money, though, is because, like, I did get that thing that gives you more money on spell kills, and I'm focused on that a lot, so I have a silly amount of archers, but maybe it makes sense. Okay. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Oh. They just wandered past all my I have so many archers. Surely you can fight them. But they're just wandering right by. Right into my rift. No, 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 no. Thank you. This is chaos. Okay. I will be glad to be rid of this level. It's nuts. Alright, any more? Are you enemies or are you friends? They're summoning more enemies, and those enemies are fighting my summons. Why would you make a level with undead characters that I can summon and undead characters that enemies can summon for the first time? I have it on both ends. It's crazy. How do I know who's mine and who's not? Okay. Oh. Do I rerun that level? I don't know. Buy upgrades? That's got to be my least favorite level that I've done so far. That one was rough. Because like you add two almost identical characters, one that's my friend and one that's my enemy, to the same level. That's what were you thinking? Okay, maybe we go with the crushing pounder. I feel like I can't upgrade it. I have 13. I feel like I could do better on that level. I want to continue. I kind of want to rerun it. Even though it was rough, I kind of want to rerun it and this time just take the right traps, because I think that was a big part of it. I don't exactly know what to do at the beginning though, until we have enough barricades. That's the one thing, but okay. Fighting spell. Also, maybe the new Weaver type is the wrong one to go for, because like the summon zombie orcs seems to very, very rarely ever do anything, and they look just like my new enemy. Okay. Where I could get like way more gold with this instead. It's just a lot more reliable. Okay. More traps, more traps. Let's go... Yeah, we'll take Sticky Tar Trap. We'll take the Archer. Oh, Ring of Lightning. That seems new. Chain Lightning at enemies. Might have missed getting that at some point. So maybe I can try that one out. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, but I want it to be my second thing. Okay, then barricades, then sticky, arrow, archer, pounder. Chain lightning. Is that going to be good? And push trap. Excuse me. Push trap and what else? What else? What else? There could be so many slots these days. Already got sticky. This is a tower defense game. Yeah, Orcs Must Die. Orcs Must Die is like, when you think of tower defense, there's like a shift from tower defense where you set up traps and kind of defend. Like Gears of War has game modes like that, I guess. It's hard to compare. But Orcs Must Die is like the first-person shooter tower defense. It came out in like, what, 2011, something like that. And then they made more and more and more Orcs Must Dies. But the first one and the second one are like treasures. The third one's also really good. I really enjoyed it. But this one's... It makes sense why it was so successful. Inspires all other games. Brimstone... I don't know, you know, of these ones. I guess the Floor Scorcher is kind of nice because I can put it on the floor and send it a direction. And... Swinging Mace just for fun could be good. Okay. Horde mode, yes. So Horde mode was... in my mind, anyway, Gears of War probably ripped exactly Horde mode from this game. Like, Orcs Must Die is like a series that was the series of this kind of game. There's not... Like, before this, there was someone made like a mod for some game, and then Orcs Must... I believe, like some... Maybe Gmod or some other whatever. There was some type of game where someone made a mod where you could place down traps and fight enemies. And then Orcs Must Die came out, which was like the culmination of that concept into a really cool game. And then Gears of War came out, I think, a long time later. The Horde mode of it. But I did enjoy Horde mode. It is super cool. What do I want here? What do I want? Do I go for barricades? Like, I would love to set up barricades and create like a set of traps, but it just does not seem like it's going to work. A tough level for you for your first one to see, because this one it's just so challenging. What can I do that might work? I mean, archers are always pretty safe to use. And then I could just try fighting. Let's get Orcs Killed by Traps and Guardians earn more. I think that makes sense to take.
It's about to get dark in here.
And I don't need any of the other things just yet. I want to avoid taking any damage. Was it really? Was Gears 2 what Horde? Because I didn't play Horde until well after. Was Gears 2 the Horde mode one? Maybe Gears has had Horde mode for longer than I thought. In my mind, this is like the... But maybe it's also just that before this game there wasn't one that fully focused on it. Maybe it's more that than that this came up with it. Or not came up with it, because I know there was a mod. The original was like a mod for some game. But... Okay. We'll do 3 archers. Yeah, just throw a bunch of archers in here. These can be our defense. And we see if they manage. We'll just do all archers. Initially. Okay. We gotta use lightning and see if that works. Was Gears... Wow, I'd be surprised if Gears 2 had Horde. But maybe it did. Did they get stunned or are they dead? How much does this cost to use? Interesting. Okay. I like Gears back in the day. Interesting. Okay, hit you guys. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I played, I think, Gears 3, maybe? Okay, sell these guys. Maybe I could keep them, but... I mean, I guess, yeah, for one more. We'll have them as a set, but I'll try to, like, them very close together-ish. Okay. So I can sell them faster. Okay. And then... dropped in 1990. Traditionally considered the first tower defense game. Most well-known... Orcs perfected it. Yeah, I'm not talking about tower defense. I mean, of course, tower defense existed for a lot longer. But there's like a very particular, I guess, style of play that Orcs Must Die has. That there's like, I guess Dungeon Defenders is another one outside of Orcs Must Die, but there's not, in my mind anyway, to my understanding, Orcs Must Die was... but like, yeah, just saying like, oh, there were tower defense games before is not really the point. With Orcs Must Die, it's not big because it had tower defense. Okay, oh boy. Does that kill you? Oh, it does. Okay. And then grab this one. Alright. Might be in some trouble here. Because this level, I have no idea how to do this level. I really... Oh god, did you just resurrect them? No way, dude. No, at full HP? That's... You didn't resurrect them at full HP, did you? There's no way. Okay. Stun. 6. Trying to avoid letting them get in here, but yeah, this level is wild. Die. Thank you. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we managed to make it with no damage and oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, this is the hardest level I've played. This is wild. Story, yeah, it does. It's like, I believe it's like orcs are coming in from some gate. It exists in some type of like a magic world, and you're trying to defend these, or else. But I don't know much. Rift. I know there's people that have come into my chat who have been like super well aware of a whole storyline. The plot is less interesting to me just because I think the mechanics of the game are what makes it good. But yeah, I know it does have one. Let's see. Okay. Place that one down. 6, I'm going to need one of these. Need, not just one, I need a few of these over time. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to focus on beating a level that is... like, I think conceptually, Orcs Must Die is at its strongest when it's all about building boxes, and then fighting is like this extra thing that you can do. So it's like... Ooh, no. Chill. Stop. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, like there's... It's cool that you can fight in it, but Orcs Must Die is like third-person box like fighting style is very different from standard standard tower defenses as well. Like usually in a tower defense, your main focus, let's put down a crushing trap, is going to be on like just two-dimensional place. Old game called Tecmo's Deception. Yeah, like just placing things down on a 2D map, where Orcs Must Die has a very three-dimensional feel. Very, very different trap types and so on. Let's see. Generally, like from what I've heard from people, I guess, it feels like Death Trap was the... Like people don't tend to like Death Trap as much as the newest Orcs Must Die. I would say... I mean, 3 was really good though in my mind, but... Oh boy. Ugh, these gnolls are such a pain. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're alive. Now, what to place down to make it so that I survive a bit better? Maybe one of these. We'll put down... I would say more archers makes sense, but I'm a little concerned because gnolls really do cause me some serious issues. All right. As they're coming in, I'll knock these over. Environmental traps. Okay. Bonk. And bonk. A bit late. Oh well, got a few of them. But keep an eye out for gnolls, because those are tough. Oh, they're reviving enemies as well, yeah. Okay. They make it challenging. Can I kill the shamans early? Oh, I need slowing traps. That is definitely something. Slowing traps there. And let's do 7, a second pounding trap there. Good, okay. That'll help solve some of that. Interesting. Tecmo's Deception, I'll have to look it up. Okay. The Horde. Okay. Okay. Deception game was basically like an evil Home Alone. You set up traps in your castle to sacrifice the villagers. Huh. Sounds interesting. Okay, so now I can successfully... Okay, we can have Guardians heal, traps reset faster, and I want physical traps are stronger and also affect ogres. If I'm going to be doing that and there are ogres attacking, it would be nice maybe to switch these out for push traps, because push traps, although they don't do as much damage, they might send enemies back far enough, and they also can stun ogres, which is going to be so important. Okay, they're coming in here, and then I want... Wow, it seems like it's weird because I feel like Orcs Must Die is kind of this I don't know, staple of the genre to a certain extent, and it feels like a lot of these different other games. It just seems odd to me how, but I guess I think of tower defense as being like Orcs Must Die kind of pushed for an evolution of tower defense in a certain way, even if I guess maybe it existed to a certain extent through like parts of other games. Having a game entirely focused in that direction, and also the popularity of these games is so high, but maybe they're not as popular as I thought or something. And in my mind, they're just so, I don't know. It's like not knowing Fortnite for me, but just because of in terms of being a tower defense game. Not that I don't even like Fortnite, you know? Don't know too much about tower defense games. Ah, fair. No, that's fair then. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Pop you guys down. That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's like a tough thing with tower defense where it makes me like want to be like, wow, like this game is really special in a certain type of way, even though again, yeah, maybe Gears might have had it before. Is that like it feels like 99% of tower defense games, and I've played in my life, I guess I've played a lot of them, are top down, and you can't place things on ceilings. It's only ever on the ground. And then some of them, most of them, you can't place it on a road, but there are some of them that work a little differently where you're building your own road, like Emberward, I guess more recently, but those ones are super rare, like, and very modern in my mind. Okay, grab these. Give me gold. And then also I think, to be fair as well, I think I have a little, like, resentment for Gears of War, just because I didn't enjoy the games that much. But, like, you know, that's not those games' fault, obviously. But like thinking of them as creating it, but also like I don't think that they did, but maybe. But Gears must have had Horde mode. I know like the Gears 3's Horde mode, I remember was more similar, I guess I would say. Oh my god, die! More similar to Orcs Must Die, but I can't speak to two. Let's see, place down this. But also, I guess I'm getting frazzled because this level sucks. This is the worst level in Orcs Must Die. It's so bad compared to the other ones that it's hurting me. Like, why do I have to build entirely around this one spot? Why did you add zombies and also my ability to have zombies in the same moment? Like, it's rough. Like, because so many levels are so perfect. Like if you had come around for the last level, you would have seen the glory of Orcs Must Die, and now I'm like, I'm just, this is not good. This is bad. This is terrible. But it's okay. Okay. But this is like my game to chill to, and in the moment it's frustrating. Okay. Die. Please. Everyone die, please. Okay, an all archer level. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I just wanna get better than one skull, but yeah, this oof. Okay. I'll do maybe some of these, and then a ceiling pounder. I have so much money right now. Ceiling pounder's leading back, and I'll put that there, I suppose, but I don't know how much it can really do. They did this, this level's so badly designed. All right, I will add any other upgrades that I can get, and I will add 1,000,000 archers, I think, back here, and that might solve for me. I wanted to get better than one skull, but okay. I think we can get it. I think I'll get better than par for one, which will help. And then I'll get I might even be able to avoid taking any damage, so I might be able to get a good amount of skulls here. I don't generally want to play it too... Like, as long as it's over 1, I'll be okay, though. Why... I sent all of my electricity into you, but I think it all hit the archer in front of you. Okay. Give me gold. Okay. Alright. Need to focus the shaman if I can. Okay. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Alright. Nice. Oh, they're summoning the ogres back to life. Come on. I guess there are... Are there revived shamans, though, in... I don't know if there are any in the later... Oh, God, please. Okay. That's gonna have to be fine. In the later games. I feel like that specific enemy doesn't exist later on. And probably for good reason. Go away, please. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Okay. Come on. Hit. There it is. Oh. Dude. Oh. Never again with that level. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. What do we get? Stats. 3 skulls. Okay, good. Continue. Let's see. Send me some. You've been granted Ring of Lightning. I already had it. Okay. Okay, let this be a level where I can... Where I can send them down routes. Because... man. Okay, so there might only be 1 route as well, which is also okay, because the idea then is just to kind of build like a kill box, essentially, which right here might work for. If there's just 1 door... Wait, is this, Are there flying enemies? Okay, there are. So we can do... Yeah, lightning was okay, honestly. It wasn't as bad as... Like, every other item besides the satchel is usually worse, but the lightning was, I think, pretty similar in quality. But I'll probably still go back to satchel. We take the archer. We take swamp and arrow wall. Yeah, I guess I'll take pounder again. That one. I should actually be able to upgrade the push trap now, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Is it restart level? No, I'll do campaign menu. Hold on. I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade that because having the pounder be able to stun targets is pretty vital. Okay. And gateway. All right. Okay. And key to continue. Open. Okay, this one we take wall. These 2. This one. Welcome, the Ma. Okay. We take... Maybe I'll take floor scorchers here. And yep, we want pounder. We want... Okay. Push trap and swinging mace. Yeah, we'll see if I can manage it. Okay. So just 1 door. We have this. Oh, I can just go up here too. That's nice. So if I could go up here and shoot down at them and then have it be locked up in here. I don't know if I can or not. Because that's... We have 1. This is 1, 2, 3 wide. This one's probably 4 wide. It's a bit tough. I could try it though. 2, 3. And only need to spend the 3. And then slowing, and pushing for now is good. So they have to come in here, they get hit a bunch there, and then we'll change it over time, but I want to go and sit in this crossbow, aim down at them, and blast. Okay. Pop this. Oh, wait. Any chance... Hold on. How much does it cost for me to get... with Steel Weaver to get this? 500? So I would just need to get rid of... Oof. Okay, get rid of that, I guess. Because I do want to get... Although I don't know if any of my... Oh, are my traps actually going to be killing them? I'm not sure on that.
It's about
Except,
to get dark in here.
but I need it.
I like that.
So if that's the case, for now we just go... We just try to kill them with traps. And guardians, basically. Rotate. Place right here. And we'll sell all that after, but that could be a good idea so we can get extra money. Okay. Hop in. There we go. Here they come. Don't know how many. Oh, is this... I wonder if this counts as trap kills as well. I'm gonna say I hope so. I think it does. I think this thing might count as a trap. Okay. Good. Oop. Okay. Good. Can't sell this one for now. That's okay. Sell, 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 sell. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Wait. Ah, dang. Okay, place. Place. That's fine, actually. Bonk, bonk. We'll do Scorcher here. And that's good. Okay. Oh, hey. Hold on now. Take it easy. All right. Hop into here. Come on. Throw. Okay. Let's go back. Wait, where's the... Oh, no. Wait, where am I going? Okay. Let's go this way. Come on. Run. Yes, here. Need to heal here, but also... We're in threat. Where are they coming from? Where are they? I don't know where they are. Where? Okay. Nope. Over this way. Okay. Over this way. Did they get in? Someone did. I can't. Ah! Okay. Can't tell what's going on. This map is confusing. Yeah, I should have tried just walking straight to... Okay. Walking straight to the door from here. I didn't realize it would be so windy. Okay, we lost a little bit there. Do I reset or do I just go? I guess I just go. I feel alright about it. A little bit of life loss is fine. Okay, wow, windy though, windy. Okay, so these ones, we have the Scorcher there. I want to say we need Archer, maybe like right here is fine. Okay. Can Pounder up there actually reach down far enough? I'm not sure. Where are you? Can you get unstunned? Frost Ogre. Tough, dude, tough. Wow. It's harder, but, like, that's okay. I think I can manage. But this, yeah, new Ogre type. Frost Ogre. Wait, am I gonna fall somewhere? Okay. We're okay. Come on. Couple more hits. There. Okay. Up here. Up. Wait, where's the... Can't tell where I'm going. This place is a maze. Is it this way? Oh, it is. I think it is. Maybe. Is it? Yes. Okay. Take him out. One more. Where are you going, though? Is there another way up, or is it just this way? Because they keep moving past it. All right. Oh, no. Ow. Got hit from the side there a little. Okay. Burn. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, I'm frozen. Yeah, right. Makes sense. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna loop you around a lot. Please turn around. Oh no. God. Okay, well, not much I can do with that. Alright, well, well. Okay, back to the front. Thank God. Okay, so it goes here, up this way, then up this way, then up this way, then up this way, then here. Okay. Down. What can I do? What can I do? So, I could get traps reset faster. Physical are stronger, so you get knocked over by that. That's kind of the main thing I want. And then the Pounder, is it gonna reach far enough to hit that? No, it's not. Interesting. Okay, sure. So it might be better to back it up because I don't actually think that up there really does much for me. It'd be better to have it walled off here. A little more money for me. A little bit safer. Okay. I don't think they can come in that way. Well, let's just this to be safe. There. And then I can cross the other way. So this could be a really nice box. Okay. So we're doing a pushing back this way trap, and we can do, I guess, I don't really want a pushing over this way trap, though, so let's do arrows there, and a lot of these. Boom. Boom, boom. All right. Into here, and then, yeah, I'll do another one. And, because I might as well have it be a push here, but, or what if I could do the swinging trap? Maybe. All right. This could be good. This could be good. A little better in there. Really loop them around. Get crushed. Oh, there's... Whoa. There's more doors. I didn't realize. Oh, no. Right. Okay, so we need... need to either hit these guys or place down archers in some way. They're so hard to hit. Okay. Where are you going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Okay. Just gonna go up this way. Wait, door. Door is here. Good. Big dragons. Okay. Headshot. Headshot. Where are you going? What? Where are they going? Where are they going? Oh, back this way, maybe. Is this the entry to me? Where are they? Where? Okay. Come on. Okay. You. There. Okay. This is a nice spot to be. Okay. Wait. Are they coming in? Okay, they are. Oh, hey. That worked way better than it could have. Yeah, let's just put up some stuff here to deal with that. Okay. Out. And back this way. Okay. This isn't too bad. Couple traps up there to deal with them. Good. Okay. Got a few of them taken out. I'm gonna need an archer back there, though. But it takes them a long time to loop around to get to me, so it's fine to just do that, and then we go. Then we go. Alright. They're coming from this side. This is nice for these. Big guys. Good. Nice. Perfect. Okay, okay. Then back down. And, okay, actually no, archer, we need an archer up there. Archer, archer. Okay, and when I hear archers down, I know I'm in trouble. Okay. Hold up. Alright. Good. Seems like we're fine. Let's go back up. Down there. Okay, now... Good. Oh yeah, where's the... Oh, the thing I could use to shoot. Well. Nice, perfect. And plonk down, perfect. Very nice. Wait, this way? Down, down. Okay.
That's right.
Good. Good, and back down we go. Okay. Okay, okay. Where to now? So, weavers, I could make piercing cutting traps better. I could make my elves better. I could make my elves heal over time.
Expected this.
Maybe. This is a fine box, I think, for the most part, although enemies might get really hectic after. But, like, in general, this is a pretty good idea. We do maybe some slowing, though, on the way in. Gets them hurt a lot more as they go. And then when they get up to the top, maybe it's better to focus on the enemies that right now I kind of have to deal with. If I had some archers, I could have them kind of picked off better at the back line. So I'll put down a third archer. And... no. Wait, can I want you as far back as possible, though. So you're not going to get plonked. These shoot out, and then... Could I put on the outside of this wall? I feel like I could if I could reach it, but... Wait. If I die, there's no consequence, right? Right? Hopefully. Okay. Wait. -5 rift points? Okay, hello? Wait, really? Was that always a thing? I don't think that was a thing before. Okay, sure, fine. Alright, well, we're learning something. That was a bit of a waste. I guess we'll just send him in. I will also put in... Oops. A guy, like, here. So we're safe. And... yeah, that's pretty good. A little safer this way. Okay. Now these traps should crush and... yeah, send you over. Good, thank goodness. Stun you there for now, then you get pushed. Nice. Okay. Yeah, because that guy's probably the biggest threat of any of these enemies. Ooh, hey, hold on. Good. If I hit G, no, it doesn't send it. Okay, gotcha. So I want to say maybe a second push trap here makes sense, just to make sure if they get past that, they can at least get stunned a bit longer. And... you know, I could even loop it along the wall further, like this. Yeah, maybe a good idea. Yeah. Alright, let's go up. I will toss out like that. Yeah, get rid of the summoners, because those guys can be a difficult thing. Wait, Archer is down? Why? Oh, they got that one. Tough. Oh, right, their Archers got mine. Right. Okay, let's go up. Up through the doorway, this way. Bonk. Alright, and out the back line. And I should be able to see these guys right here. Try to get headshot. Ah, thank you. Okay, good. Headshot. Headshot. Ooh, take it easy. Good. Other side. And over here. The wall trap is doing its thing, though. Got a couple of them there. Nice. Okay. Alright. Maybe getting better. Okay, down there seems for the most part in a good spot. Maybe I could do this. It's like as they're coming in. And then we do... I don't know. It's fine, just like that. You know, they're... counter thing here. And we put this guy more like this, so they're more focused on just getting some shots in. Okay. Good. Come up to the top. I want to toss thing down. Maybe it's some of you, we'll see. Oh. That guy's the worst. Alright. Let's see. Stun you for a sec. There you go. Okay. Somebody summoning? Yep. There you go. Okay. Got him. Go straight through. Straight through. Gotta make sure we get at least some benefits here. Burning pitch. No, that's fine. Wait, do I not... Missing rift points. Or prerequisite talent. Oh, right. Yeah, that'll work.
Come back when you're ready.
Nice. Anything else here I can do? Let's go... Wait,
I like that.
maybe... like, once they're in this spot, they get burned is kind of cool. It's like, whenever they get, like, really stuck in there. And that could also be good to take care of the frost enemies, right? They probably take extra damage. Come up to the top. I want to shoot out the sides with... Where? I could have sworn... Oh, there. How do I get to that? Oh, this way. Yeah, here we go. Oop, okay. We got some problems. Where are they? Looping around in a minute here. Oh, they can go that way. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know they could go whatever way this is. Okay. Yikes. Alright, I thought they had to come from the back end. Why did they come? It makes sense, but like, why didn't they do it before? Okay. Got it. Now, somebody is down here. Probably Frost Troll. Wait, what? Huh. Where are they? Oh. Hello. Sure, yeah, no, sure. Okay. Okay, I'll do that.
When you're ready.
Wait, no. Oops.
You'll be back.
There. Now, they'll get hit in here. I think this is a fine spot. We need maybe better upper area then. I didn't realize they could reroute. So I will now adjust that to have, I guess, guys on either end of this is probably helpful. And then we'll also do something like here if they manage to get all the way to that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now down. Good. It's kills there. Let's go up here. Okay. In they come. Good. Alright, good. Now down to the bottom. Okay, good. Now, what else can be done? I would like it if I could swinging mace, but that's not gonna work, you know? Let's see, where could maybe swinging mace I could use to mess with, because the enemies do kind of like come through these areas a little bit. Would be a little funny if I could hit them like that. I kind of doubt it, but who knows? Oh, actually, you know what? Could put a swinging mace there. 0, like right on the top of that, because it might hit some of the flying enemies. Oh no. Okay, well, wait. Am I gonna lose 5 and then lose? Was that always a thing? Maybe I just didn't notice before? Yikes. Nah, not an apprentice. We'll manage this. We'll manage this. I don't know. Yeah, if I was just more patient. Okay. That one, this one. More archery. Maybe fight closer into the base so I'm not creating 2 different strongholds. And then this one, and... Is there anything else that I kind of wished I had? I don't think so. Decoys are kind of nice. Flame bracers. Sling pounder is useful. This one, basic floor spike traps could be useful. Brimstone, maybe brimstone for before they get into the muck. And, oh, arrow walls are useful, yeah. Lastly, maybe, floor squirter. Might have a nightmare about Baby Deadeye. Welcome, Cynic. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, that was a moment of inspiration, if you can believe it. Okay, so they are going to come from that bottom doorway, and then they're also going to try to attack up this way. Is there a way that I can make the fight happen, like, in here, or even down here? Because sometimes enemies come through here. Maybe, let's see. I force you down one of the 2 aisleways. And then you have to come from this side, and then... If I have this here, can you just, like... You know, probably. Okay, so how about instead we make the fight happen right here? Like so. Yeah, I've been thinking about... I mentioned to Val earlier, she popped in, but I've been thinking about... Like, how maybe we could... Well, so, like, you did the TF2 thing. The TF2 was a lot of fun. I would want to do something like that again at some point. So, like, trying to find a way or a time and a game and so on that is, like, larger like that. Maybe not, like, a massive thing like that, but just more events like it. Also, the more recent one. So anyway, I'm bouncing around between different games. I feel like there's some games, like the 4-player and 6-player games, like one category of game. So, like, I was watching a pushing boulders up a hill type of thing. delete. I try to do those every 2 to 3 months. Gotcha. Yeah. And so, yeah, like if I either ran something like that or, I don't know, help the range or whatever. Because I know Hoos is trying to do more things as well. Let's see. Altitude is one I want to do sooner than later. Altitude. Okay. Yeah, I have to look into it. Geez. I don't know. Is this maybe I can't start like straight away like this because I don't have a ton of cash. I'll start by setting down here. It really is kind of the safest spot. Okay. So we put like so, and then I want, I'll say here. No, wait. So the wall trap has to be, could be here. Okay. So yeah, similar kind of deal. But I need Steel Weaver though. I need orcs killed by traps earn more. Except Steel Weaver, pop.
What you want?
Every 2 to 3 months. Oh no, totally fair. Always happen to attend. Yeah, exactly. That's my thought. Is like it takes a certain amount of effort, a certain amount of work to get something like that going and coordinate with everybody and so on. And so yeah, more people doing it doesn't mean like less people can attend events because now there's more events. Just because I think a lot of people were willing to attend events, but not necessarily like the work of setting one up all the time can be a lot. So if each person does a little bit, or if more people do a little bit, it works. And yeah, I know Hoos did that kind of recently. So okay, so Unleash the Horde. This is a fine kind of start. Maybe forces you into this spot. This doesn't do anything right now, which means I have a little bit more money to spend on. I want to say the Scorcher going straight this way for now is probably the way to go. So, or maybe, well, I guess since I can't do it quite yet, we do an Archer in here. Okay, that could work. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, like, as I thought about doing more Repo, and Repo is fun, but I feel like we did, like, a whole circuit of Repo, and it's not the type of game that I think you would play endlessly, like, because it's not, I mean, in a way it is, but you get so good at it that it becomes kind of maybe easy? I don't know. Anyway, also there's just other games that I want to kind of give a try. Pop this one down. And there's a lot coming out right now. There's a game, Klefka, maybe it's called. Anyway, there's a game that came out really recently that I saw somebody play that I'm looking at. It's very, like, Lethal Company / Repo inspired, but nothing wrong with that. More games in that category are cool. Let's see. Okay, then you there. And there's also that one I think people mentioned when we played Repo, or maybe it was when we played TF2. I think it was when playing Repo, or Kletka, yeah. Yeah, there's that one, and then there's another one where you, like, go underwater. There's just a few that I feel like I'm noticing recently. Okay. But is Altitude the one where you're pushing the boulder up the hill, or is that something else? Maybe Altitude's a different one, but anyway. There are some games definitely on mine. And then there's also, like, I guess social deception games, which would be another category. So, like, TF2 is, I guess, multiplayer combat kind of thing, I guess. And then where I would say, like, Among Us was a really big social deception game and inspired a lot of other games that are more similar in that direction, like Project Winter. Okay, so I need second one of these, and then we want a wall pushback. This is going to deal with the ice ogre. And right in time, right? Because that guy's a pain. Ah, I'm missing. Okay. Okay, place guy here so that once you get in, you will get slowed or stopped. Boom. Oh, wait, why did you not hit him? Oh, because I don't have the upgrade yet. No, wait, hold on. Hold on, game. I just realized I don't have that upgrade yet. Oh, stop. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Can I manage this? Okay, you're getting lower on HP at least, which is going to help. Stun you again. We got to go up and take care of anybody who's coming in. Okay, come on. Your HP's getting lower. Yes, perfect. Okay, gotta get that upgrade, though. Gotta fix this. Luckily, no one got in. Kind of like Rocket League, but 2D. With planes and more game modes. That sounds interesting. What's the... Murky Divers. Yep, exactly. But it got taken off Steam. Did it really? Oh. Yeah, because I saw... I don't know. I watched Chilled Chaos, I guess, mainly, that I see kind of play those kinds of games. So physics traps, I need to be able to damage enemies or knock over ogres. Get that one. Let's see. Rocket League. Interesting. Yeah, I played some Rocket League. I haven't played a ton, but I definitely would be up for the challenge. Let's see. Okay. we're here. So V to, we got this already done. What about maybe I do start with just a couple of these guys would be nice. Because they're probably coming in, or one of them even, I guess, okay. Coming in closer to dealing with ogres. Not ogres, flying enemies. We'll start this now. Any other adjustments that I'm going to make? I'm going to extend that like I did before, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, probably will. It did work pretty well. Okay. Think. Bonk. Deal with those guys real fast. Okay. That makes that real easy. Probably should have held on to them for later, but it's okay. As soon as I have, I want to say, like, most of these guys down, I'm going to go back up to the top, because I can always just deal with them later up there, but I need to make sure I have enough time to put down the right things. Okay, so then that there, I need a second one of you, so we have proper, like, kind of guards on either side, because this guard's from both, if they come from this way or, like, straight back. And, okay. Now finish you off. Where are they? Okay, headshot. Come on. There, got it. Got it. Okay, now back down. Oh, I need to sell. Get out of that guy. I need that one. Why was that guy there? That gives me money. Thank you. Okay, so ceiling trap, and I want to say more slowing in here is important. All right, and we focus fire these guys because I don't have a ton against the top line at the moment. Level. This one is tricky with all the paths. Yeah. Okay, up here. Honestly, yeah, the hardest one is earlier. I got pretty frustrated. Usually this game is, I'm like, just, it's super chill. And it's like the Fountain of Youth, as I mentioned in the title, but there was a level here a little bit earlier that was definitely the most frustrating one that I've played. Up we go. This one's not as bad, because at least I can, like, set up kill boxes, but in that level, it's like you've got no spot for them. Up we go. Okay, where are you? You come from this side. Okay. It's an orc. For some reason, I thought it was one of the little quick guys. Wait, did they break my archer down? Oh, they did. Oof. Okay. Let's put down extension time. Just a bit. Okay. And archer, we'll say, can go here. Okay. Doesn't do a whole lot for me, actually. Winning? Not doing too bad, I would say, right now, at least. Launch into there. I need... Okay. A lot of stomping happening in there. Very nice. Lots of little guys there. Come on. Boom. Kill. But the flying guys are the big issue. Yeah, for sure. I also need to get used to using doors. May that day come one day. Alright. Up we go. Death Trap can actually do 4-player. Yeah, I've played some Death Trap. I'm a staunch defender, I'll say, of Death Trap. Being, I'm not going to say it's as good as like the other ones necessarily, but I've seen a lot of negativity towards it, and I really do think it's got an interesting system. I'll say, I guess, an interesting system considering like the other games, like 3 or was it Unchained? I don't think had the same going for them for multiplayer. Where Death Trap, I mean, it's very cool for multiplayer, but, you know, lurking the Megaloot Discord, going to make a return. I have, actually. You might, I mean, you know, if you want to take a look at them, I've put out a couple already. I had a return to Megaloot kind of thing, and then I had 2, like, strategies, but I'm still, you know, I'm working on it, right? Play Unchained, do the other 3. Yeah, so right now, I mean, this is my first time, I guess my first general run-through of 1. I plan on doing probably 1, I would assume, and 2, but really as just, like, super easygoing places to chat, as opposed to like, you know, like some other games. Oh wait, you. I don't need you now, do I? But I need you in order to cycle this guy. What I said didn't make any sense. As opposed to games like Megaloot or Overlooting that are like I have to think about it a whole lot and really, you know, try to like explain on my thought process. I feel like this game is a bit more self-explanatory. Place you there. Okay, so I can sell this one, and then we can extend you to the back. Some games take constant attention. It's hard to... Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, and it's like, you know, that's just like part of the part of what you do, I feel like. But it's a different vibe, and you can't do it all the time. Like with Megaloot, I used to do so much Megaloot. You eventually, if you're trying to just constantly nonstop do a game like that, it's not easy. Okay, in they come, slamming down these ways. You need to have some break time between. Pop them back with this one. You're guarding. Now I would love to have something up here. I guess just another archer could be a good start. Also got to try not to get myself killed because rift points I could lose from, as I'm aware these days. But yeah, this I mean, is this going to be enough? Maybe just like one more pushback here could work with a slam down. I feel like that was all I needed before. Honestly, I don't even need this extension. Maybe that's a mistake to have that extension there, because it's not kill boxy anymore at that point. And instead, I could put another like arrow trap here, delete these extensions. Oh, ouch! Oopsies. Okay, well, well. All right. Oh, hold on. Good. Down. Okay, wow, you just ignored everything there, huh? So forget that. All right. But I can take you out if it's just you. Okay. Oh, come on, where is he? There. Oh, there's a few of them. Wait, hold on. Is there another one in there? Let's go to the top. Okay, no, I think we're fine. Not touched it in a long time. Yeah, no, totally fair. I played the game like crazy for a while, but and then there were a lot of changes that I think for a while the game was just not in a playable state. But these days it's getting really pretty good. Oh crap! I wanted to delete these, but I can't. Headshot on the Frost Ogre. Kobolds are my kryptonite. Yeah. I thought I might have missed one. I guess I must have shot him around the side of the Frost Ogre, but I was sure like, oh, did I miss it? Is it lurking? Okay, place that in, and then yeah, we'll try to do this. As long as this side is pretty well covered, I'm not as worried, I guess, about the top, because I can deal with the flying enemies a lot better if I don't have to worry about this so much. Do have to take care of this back line though. Oh yeah, so the level that I was super complaining about basically was like, you have these guys as a new character and you have a new Weaver, so you use the new Weaver to summon your own skeletons, but these guys summon skeletons too, both on the same level, and I was like, wait, what? Where am I? Who am I summoning? What's happening? It was very confusing. Okay, up. Time to go. Time to move. Back to the top. Hold on. Alright, come on. Headshots, maybe? Okay. Alright, luckily we have some defense here waiting for us, but these guys can kill pretty fast. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, stun them. Big hit there. And the last couple. Okay. Okay. Make you guys regenerate maybe as well. Alright, come down here. Wait, hold on. Oh, stop. Oh, hey, look at that. All right, thank you. We got all the money. That's what I wanted. Okay, put a couple of you here to really make sure they get slowed down. We have these traps in that kind of place. All right. Bit of a giggle that he ended up caving and bringing back Dismantle. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and in the modern game, I would say Dismantle's not exactly back, because it's like there's an endless mode where you have Dismantle and a non-endless where you don't. I think that's probably a good call. I do think changing Dismantle out for Banish is a really interesting change to the way the game plays. I don't know. I guess I don't know how recently you've played, but Megaloot is it's in an interesting spot. Knock these guys down. Good. Get stunned. Get hit. Get knocked around. Okay. Good. What to do now with the space I have here? Dead? Is he dead? Okay. Alright. Holy cow. Let's see. So we have these guys slowing, we have these guys hitting, we have these guys shooting, and I guess just a much stronger backline here could make sense. Although, actually, instead of that, what I should have is a front line up here that just shoots into both the flying and the non-flying. As long as these guys don't get targeted, we'll see. But this could be good. Yeah, honestly, I've on the crystallizations. Oh, it's kind of on. It's kind of on. It's kind of on, kind of off. That's good enough. Okay. There. That could be good. That could be good. Send him in. Send him in. Who needs time? All right. Another one of you can go there. And, I can't. Oh! Nice. Turns out I can. I was going to say I can't, but I certainly could. Well, maybe not this side. My dreams foiled. For my very eyes. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, they're getting attacked. That's okay, though. We have regeneration on them. This could work really well. Okay. Swing down. Still read the disco, see what the dev is up to, pretty active. Yeah. I mean, I kind of figured, like, the big argument, not that the dev even has to make an argument, in my mind, okay, like, in my perspective with developers, if they want the game to go a certain direction, it is what it is. There's a little weirdness there where it's like, okay, if you really love a game, should you have some right to some specific iteration of it? I would say probably not, but there's like a limit to that, right? As long as the game is still functional and more or less, I don't know, as long as it's going in a direction that makes sense. But yeah, there's an argument to be made there, maybe. But I think there was just, for a minute there, it was like, I think people were really negative towards the new update, and I think it's probably right for the dev to have stuck to their guns on like, I don't know where to go with this. I have ideas that could be really cool, and dismantle in its current state is just, it's impossible to make what I'm trying to make with that. I respect that decision a lot, especially because it comes at the cost of, I think, a lot of fans or a lot of positivity. Like, it's a hard choice to make. You could just leave it there and move on to another game, but he wanted this like very specific thing, right? What OMD meant? Yeah, orcs must die. Yeah. I like GOG because you can keep the version of the offline installer you want. Yeah, right. Like, it would be, to what extent that's possible, I think that's a good thing to have. And there's the argument there is really tricky because I got super into finish my stream. Hope it went well. I got super into Stop Killing Games, that whole initiative. When that stuff was happening, like learning about that and looking at different sides of it and so on. Not that I'm like an expert or that knowledgeable, but still, it was interesting to learn. And so yeah, that argument, I don't know where to land on it. It was one of the arguments I actually made for when people were talking about that initiative, was like, well, people don't really complain that much when their game gets completely changed into something different via like currently we sort of say like, I expect to have some type of right to the game that I'm paying for, right? That makes sense. Like, I bought the game, now I should own it, essentially. And then there's the counter of like, well, you're actually buying a license, and that idea, people really reject that. And I kind of do as well. I think the idea is like, oh, it's just a license, you have no right to anything, is nonsense, because they just fully remove the game. Like, you still paid for something. What did you pay for? Like, it's like false promises or false advertising, right, at that point, in my mind. But then a counter argument that I made that I was like, I don't really know how to feel about this is like, well, what if someone updates a game and it's like unrecognizable to what they originally had? Did they steal from you now, basically? Like why does no one care about the fact that they can just change a game to be worse? Like, that's a weird conversation, I think. But I would say, and Megaloot, maybe that you could, like, temporarily, you could say that was true. Like, the game was getting really, like, every time some new, 5 skulls, every time some new concept would come into play of, like, okay, everything's kind of working, and, oh, look at this new way of playing the game, then something would be undone, and now the game is, like, virtually unplayable, like, for a little while. It was kind of crazy. They say own and keep forever, so when it ends up being a license, it sure seems like a fault. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, that makes it, that complicates things. But, like, what do you actually own if it can be updated and you can no longer play the old version? Like, that's a counter question that I think, maybe it just means we should have, like, you know, that things should be locked even more, that you have a right to play whatever version of a game. But having a right versus, like, of course, devs can choose to make that possible, right? Megaloot changes do be crazy. Yeah, I mean, I really like the new Megaloot, I would say. I like the old Megaloot, I like the new Megaloot. I didn't like the midline Megaloot where things were broken, obviously. Not as good, but... You know, I'll play one more. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm enjoying the game mode. But yeah, it is weird though now because people will pop in and they'll be talking about something with Megaloot, and I'm like, it's odd to try to explain, like, okay, what's your favorite class in the game, or what's your favorite this or that, because everything has changed. I know it's with Cynic, you probably don't know anything about Megaloot. It's hyper-specific conversation, but not exactly. Like, the game is just... The dev wants it to be in this state that is super, like, very, I guess, they want it to be as good as it can possibly be, and so they're constantly working on it and adjusting things, which is exciting and what everyone usually looks for. But then the game got bigger and bigger and more successful until it was like, this is amazing, and then because they're so conscious, like, they're so constantly working on it, updates went in a direction people didn't like, and so it was like a huge complaint and like mass exodus in my mind. I mean, I know there was, right? And then, and maybe it would have happened anyway, right? Because to a certain extent, when games get big, they have like a shelf life in a way. But still, like there was a big kind of rejection of a direction the game was going. And then now I'm hoping the game will kind of get a revival, maybe because like it is continuing to develop in a cool way. But like there's some games where there isn't that rejection in a way. I sort of like this game had a rejection to the point where it really dipped. Where like Magicraft is another game that I played where they had a lot of updates coming out, but they never really diverted from what people really loved about it. Where with Megaloot, they diverted from like what people loved, and that's tough. But they're coming to something new that can be loved, right? Like that stuff is tough, tricky. You're saying tricky, and I'm saying tough. That's a terrible conundrum. Okay, let's grab our things so that I can really freely chat without dividing my attention and saying nonsense. Tricky situation. As long as major features aren't removed, I'm going to err on the side of back in the dev. Yeah. I think the reason I would err with the dev personally probably has to do with that, like the intention, because a major feature did get removed, and people complained a lot, and then it got added back in a different way, and people seem maybe okay with it, but like the people that left are still gone, so it's hard to say. But even then, I would err on the side of the dev because it doesn't feel like the intention was to make the game broken or unpleasant. The point is just that they wanted to make the game better, and the only way to make it better is to break a few things first. What I think was the argument. Oh no, can I pull it? Can I just pull it across? Okay, all right. Boom. Let's see. We'll throw that in there. I know I want this one in there for sure. And this one for sure because it's new. And that's already there. Okay. I think of everything that I want. And then we just throw one more thing in. Oh, this one. Right. Yes. Okay, people don't like so much new stuff. Some people like the old PvP system, and some for Minecraft. Oh yeah, Minecraft is weird because people ask me questions about Minecraft, and it's like so I know another streamer basically that is getting into Minecraft a lot and starting their own server and so on. It's cool to see, and so I'll get like questions about Minecraft related to that, and I'm like, Minecraft for me was a very different game. It's like when I played, things worked so differently that I might be able to comment on some stuff, but I have no idea how the heck any of that works. Wait, okay. Enemies can come up this way and go over to this one. So blocking this should be fine, question mark? I hope so, gosh dang it. Because they can just cross over here and just go up that way. So it should be okay. And they can also cross over this way. So couldn't I also block this part? They're gonna start breaking stuff. They're gonna complain and start breaking stuff, gosh dang it. Maybe I'm misremembering which game because let's see. I mean, like multiplayer becomes single player or split screen. Oh, right. That could be different. Yeah. Because I'm thinking of it in terms of mechanics in like a roguelike setting, which is like, you have, well, even something like, or even something like an RPG, right? Like if you change the way that attack or defense or ice or like any type of thing works like that, you could consider it a decently large mechanic. And then a bigger mechanic would be the way that maybe buying and selling things works or something. A lot of mechanics have been changed, like basically all of them, but at its core, it's still very much like, it's such a niche game in the first place that hasn't changed. All right, V, we pop U, like, it's still a roguelike, you know? It's still an inventory management roguelike that is distinct from backpack battles in a major way. Like, so it's so specific. Because there already exists, I would say, like a sort of a mainstream inventory management roguelike type. And then there's like, yeah. And then there's Megaloot, which is so different from that. All right, we need push traps to be able to push. That's for sure. Crazy, I have to pay for that one. Gosh dang. You know. Okay, wait, they can cross over here right now. I guess that's okay with me. Yeah, that's fine. Those get mad because one character would get nerfed or boosted. I always felt like those changes were minor. Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, people complained about Megaloot with... There was a specific... there were a couple different types of characters, but mainly I would say, like, it was called Leather, was like a set that you could wear that would impact the way a character worked. And they nerfed it and changed it like a dozen... It felt like a dozen times, just like over and over again. Which is fair, because it needed changing, but people really didn't like the fact that they were nerfing it. The argument for a long time was like, never nerf, only buff other characters. which, nah, balancing, it's a lot better when you can do that, but you can't always really. Wait, are they getting in the rift? Oh, they're so fast. They're so fast. That was chaos. All right. I understand the argument in a way, because like even with Megaloot, for example, the argument would be that if you buff other characters, they become more interesting. If you nerf a character, it becomes less interesting. And so, like at a very core, like extremely basic level, that makes sense. But I just kind of can't say I agree overall, because sometimes you do have to nerf a character. Like sometimes you want it to be balanced differently, and you fix it and you adjust it. But it did lead to certain strategies becoming less interesting. Like it's better if you can buff. It adds interest. Where nerfing sort of refines a game, maybe. Anyway, we're watching the fact most people. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Boosting everything. Yeah, because you could boost everything else, and you could nerf something. Like instead of nerfing specifically how that character works, you could boost other characters and then raise the damage and health of the enemy, and you'd have the same effect, just without making it. But you would. But you. I don't know if people would complain about that or not. Yeah, that stuff can be a little weird. It's sort of semantics. It is sort of semantics. Okay. But, like, sort of. Think. If you buff another specific class to make it more interesting, at least within Megaloot, it might kind of make sense, not just semantically. Oh, but it's happening. Okay, what is happening? Oh, here they are. A young version of you in the thought. No, it's not like literally me, but yes, I used I found a baby photo online, like you suggested. Yeah, that's true. Okay. More as a meme, like Orcs Must Die is never going to do well on the channel in a views or watch hours perspective, but I think it's fun. It's fun as a way to kind of express ideas. Let's see. So what do I want to do here? I want walls or ceilings or something. Where can I have walls or ceilings or something? Oh, yeah. There just aren't. It just feels like there aren't. Oh, all right. That eye's actually baby photo. Oh yes, of course, of course. There's no. Wait. What about maybe that wall? Maybe. Oh, hey, hold on. All right. There, good. My actual IRL baby photo. Yes, it's so true. Okay, these guys are the worst. Boom. Little above. Nice. The Gerber baby. Yeah. Okay, so, dang. Like, this is working, but I want a kill box, and I don't know how to make one here. I also kind of don't want them to come up this way. I don't know if this will stop them, though. If it would, I would love that. Can they go? Let's see, they go to there, they turn around, they go back down. Good. And then up this way. If they have to come from this way, then they have to go around this way. If they have to go around that way, then they have to go through this spot most of the time. Mostly. Then, maybe... what can I do? I can force them to go closer to that end, and then I can punch them off the map. Maybe. Sometimes. Okay. That's good. That's helpful, maybe. Up we go, and... stay away from team objective-based games nowadays. A lot of team shooters, though. Looking at Wildgate. Oh, yeah, Wildgate. Check out Wildgate. Yeah, I played some Wildgate. It's interesting, but I would say if you don't like annoying teammates, I guess, and if that's like particularly the reason that you're kind of hesitant with that, I would say it's probably the worst game in that direction I've played. Although I haven't played a ton of CS:GO or those types of games. I'm kind of the same way where I don't play a lot of that, so there could be things that are a lot worse than Wildgate. But yeah, I did not have a good experience with Wildgate in terms of teammates. Shooting in this way, blocking up there. And two of you. But if you could get a couple teammates that are like chill and will try to learn the game with you and whatever at the same time, I think that that could definitely work. Okay. Oh, right. I have ceiling ballistas now. I should use those. Let's do... Oh, what? What? Wait, what? What? Okay. So they only go in that direction, but, like, what's the range? Can it see everywhere, or is it just in this little box? What? Okay. Okay, let's do like this. That could be good. Yeah. That seems good. All right. 100% bot lobby both on my team and the opposing team. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough because, like, I can understand cranky impatient old man. Yeah, fair enough. I can understand, like, there are people that are going to be really experienced and are like, what the heck are you doing? Why do you do it this way, do it that way? And there's going to be people that are, like, really inexperienced that are impatient, or they're you know, children, obviously, can have an impact. But, like, yeah, it makes it harder to want to play. Okay. You got some arrows in you, though, huh? Maybe? Gosh, dang it. Alright, ogre. Thank you. Okay. Now, wait, who's left? We have flying enemies, right? Okay. Flying. Alright. Who's left? Someone way out there, maybe. Oh, you. Yeah, you're getting, like... You're actually getting stun locked. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Join me. Team with me, Archer. Okay. I can't turn around that far. Good. That'll work. Yeah, right, exactly. Right. It needs to be people that you kind of know and can bounce off of. Yeah, I mean, there's also, like, it feels like there's some games that are more... So, like, if you're playing Chained Together or Sisyphus or whatever, like, something that's kind of more... Like, those types of games, people need to be able to lock in, but also be able to take, like, to chill, right? Like, you have to have that perfect balance of, like, we don't have to take it so seriously, but we also, in certain moments, we have to. Where there's other games, I would say, like, Repo, for example, where someone could legitimately be just there to mess around and not really take it seriously at all, and it kind of works. Okay. Shooters with mainly just Fortnite nowadays. Oh, totally fair. Okay, pop you down. Yeah, I never really got super into Fortnite myself, but I respect it. And I could see, like, it feels like Fortnite can be a totally different experience. And yeah, for sure, depending on who you play with. I played CSGO a little because I wanted to get into it, and man, everyone is just they're too good and they're too mean. It's like, yeah, that particular game, I would say, at least in my experience. But, you know, it could just be a pretty limited experience, to be honest. Good. Popping down. But Fortnite might be a little different because it's, like, I guess less of a, maybe an older game or less competitive in some ways. Okay, pop this way. But yeah, if you had the right, even with CSGO, if you had the right teammates, it'd be chill. That's kind of what I thought with Valorant as well, though, is like CSGO and Valorant are like, they're a little bit too locked in of kinds of games. Then again, I mean, there's worse, right? Like League, right? Like League is like the, League would be so unhealthy to get into at any point in your life. That's my feeling. It's like, it is, okay, spin you around. Put a couple archers down up here, that could work. Also, I'll make you guys regenerate and get more combos, maybe? Nah, just regenerate, that's fine. See us back when it was on original Xbox, but quit because it got too toxic. Yeah. Okay, pop you guys down. Most online shooters are full of people way better than I am. Yeah, sure. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I'm fairly competitive in general. Let's see. But, like, it depends, right? Like, I try to wheel it back, because it's not always good. Like, there's points where being competitive can be really fun, and points where it isn't. So you gotta, like, balance it out. And something like, yeah, like, I feel like in order for something like CS or League to make sense for me, I would have to get good at it, at which point it's, like, probably not as fun. Ooh, okay. Okay, take it easy. Alright. Okay, alright. We got a bit of a legion happening right here. Good. And not anymore. Let's see. Only the normal Summoner's Rift game mode is bad. IMO. Interesting. Yeah, but like, okay, like it depends. Okay, like with League, I think it's also content. Okay, that's like a different conversation maybe. But I don't play a lot of games solo, like just for the fun of it. I tend to play as well with the content in mind. So like something like League, I feel like you'd want to either get like super into it, even with just your friends. Though, like a dream outcome as well could be playing something like Valorant, because I mean League's a little different, but like something like Valorant maybe, with a group of people that are all somewhat chill but also can lock in. That could be fun. I could see that being fun, but you'd have to like exclusively play with them, like never play on your own. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. Safety bars are off at that point. Okay. Let's see. Or just, like, maybe practice on your own, you know, of course. Let's see. Do you count TFT as part of League? Teamfight Tactics? No, not really. I think League is its own beast. Teamfight Tactics is, like, a very small game. And it's... I mean, you know, it's cool, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's like, what, a deck builder? Or not a deck builder, but I don't know what to call that game. But yeah, I wouldn't consider them in kind of the same ballpark just because League is so big that the community for League is going to be a bit different. Bigger than League? Is it really? I don't believe you. Ain't no way. Well, it's no way more well-known, right? League is probably one of the more well-known games, at least, if not one of the most. At this point, I would think. Oh, Fortnite, right, of course. But... Alright, so we have these. I used to play kind of competitive. Okay. It might have more... You might mean it has, like, more currently active players. I don't know if that means it's bigger. Like, normally that's what we judge indie games by. But, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe all games can be judged that way. Let's see. TFT never said... Set it, dev reaction, I'm telling you. Let's see. Okay. But you're, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You care about those games more than I do. I'm super anti-Riot, okay? Like, I can't help it. I think Riot bad is like my general perspective. Of course, like Blizzard is just as bad. Any of those specific companies, I'm not into. So I can't, you know, I can't speak to it. I haven't like really gotten as much into it as you have. Pop into that guy. Oh, come on. So well hidden there. Wait, can I not hit that far? Oh, maybe this has a distance limit. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Let's see. Kind of competitive when I played Fortnite, but not. It's overrun with cheaters, or now it's overrun with cheaters, so I don't have to take it seriously. Yeah. Oh yeah, cheating can break, like, ruin those games. Oh, you know, another thing is there's a lot of. I don't know if we'd want to do it or not, but there's a lot of Gmod games that are interesting, that aren't like they're like, well, I know you've been playing Death Run, right? Let's see, turn at some point. Used to love EA and Ubisoft. Yeah, well, I think for me, so like I'm super into, or at least I was for a while, extremely focused on deck builders, because those were huge, deck builders and roguelikes in general. And Riot is like, they made a deck builder and they just filled it with like microtransactions and junk, and it is like the worst thing ever. And I look at that and I'm like, you know, I don't like the direction you're trying to take this genre that generally is like, deck builders are all about balancing mechanics and, you know, just like designing something really well. And it takes a lot of time and effort to get things right. And then instead you have like some major company that like just wants to step in. Okay, let's see. Wait, where are they? Oh. Step in and kind of muddy it all up. Which I don't care for. I don't care for much at all. I'm not like, okay, making deck builders like super addictive essentially through microtransactions and daily rewards and stuff like that. Like that kind of turned me away from Riot for the most part, because there's not a lot of stuff like that in deck building right now, at least. But it's gonna happen regardless. Maybe it's fair to say like if it wasn't them, it'd be somebody else. Pop you down. There you go. What was I saying though? Oh, like Gmod Murder and the Hidden and things like that. Could be interesting to play, even though they are on the older side. It was fun playing TF2, so maybe it'd be similarly interesting. Okay, blast you that way. Okay, no, it doesn't have a distance limit. It just kind of Hard to tell where you're hitting sometimes. Gotcha. Just send into there then. That'll work. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah, because there were a lot of game modes for Gmod for a while that were super interesting. Oh, stop. Stop. Burn you guys. Burn these guys. Okay. Alright. Down. Murder. Guess who? Haunted. Yeah. I think, okay, like, my brain... so the hidden is like this... Did you ever play the hidden or no? Okay, come on. Headshots. Wait. Good. Good. Gosh dang, Knowles. Get out of here. Alright, never did the hidden. Oh, I think you'd love it. I think you'd love it. I mean, essentially, like, the hidden is, you have one person who can turn invisible and, like, cling to walls and jump around the map and attack people, and then everyone else is just trying to stay alive, find that hidden, and kill it. So, it's, I mean, yeah, what to compare it to? There's not a lot to compare it to. I feel like that was the cool thing about Gmod was, it was like, just always possible to, it was like, well, it's Sandbox, right? It's always possible to make some concept exist and work really well that I think people want to, but a lot of the time, it's just usually it's not too easy to make happen. Like playing as the enemy in a whatever game, right? Like in a horror game, what if you had a player play as the enemy? And like Friday the 13th, but invisible. Yeah. Let me think. So, I would say, yeah, maybe, yeah. That's maybe a good way of pointing it out. Yeah. I don't remember. The thing is, like, much like with Orcs Must Die, I don't know if there are other games that might have been sort of similar at the time or not, but that would be one. Let's see. I need to pop these. Except I have so much money that I can't do anything with. I don't know what to do with any of it. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do? I can put down a ton of archers. I can put them up here maybe. Because then they maybe could actually handle the enemy. But they'll probably get hurt by the burst fire thing, so we'll just have a few. And then let's have guys kind of back here, so they hurt both sides pretty well. Actually, not you, because we don't really need anyone defending that as much. We need it more here. So you can hit both sides like this is good. Even up here would be alright. Okay. 13 was one of my favorite games, and the film lawsuit made them close it down. Dang. Was that was like more recent one, right? Or was there one before? Because the thing is, like you say, Friday the 13th. I know the movie's been out for a while, right? So, okay, what I want is slowing them in here is good, and I wish I could have a ceiling trap. But I guess I could do this. I don't know if that can hit or not. What if it was instead though? What if it was rotated this way? Could it shoot up? I don't know. It's okay if it can't very well work or not. I don't know. What? Oh wait, what? Maybe here then. Hopefully that could work. Okay. So let's say I put some like in here. That seems like a no-brainer, maybe. I hope so. I hope so. I'll have this one pointing directly that way so it can stop the big guys. Okay. That seems decent. And another archer here. Let's see. Dungeon Defenders was about 1 year before OMD. It's one of my faves. Yeah, because I was talking with Legendary earlier about Orcs Must Die, in my mind being like one of the first, but I know there was like a mod for some game, I think, that inspired the genre almost entirely. Like there was like an original, which is similar to the idea of Gary's mod, right? Where because it's able to be so loosely designed, you can get something really cool out of it. But Orcs Must Die was after that, but I guess Dungeon Defenders would be before that. And then he was saying Gears of War 2 had a Horde mode, and that was in 2008, so that might even be before either of them. So that is interesting to hear, because I didn't realize that. I knew 3 had one, but I know that one was a little bit later. Okay. So we need... The writer of the original movie sued the film studio for the rights, made them shut down any related IPs to the character. Wow. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I remember that game got fairly popular. Yeah, I think you'd like... If you haven't seen Hidden, it's so good. It's so good. I watched... I was big into like C. Nanners and Mr. Sark and Hutch and like all those types of people back a decade ago now, I guess, but more than a decade, really. And the Hidden was maybe the most interesting of them. of those games. From Gmod, I think. The most interesting Gmod game in my mind. Pop them down. Murder was cool. Murder was cool. Death Run was cool. Murder, Death Run. What were the other ones? And there were a few at the time, but the Hidden was maybe the big... Well, the big one for me. That's true. I did play Gears of War Horde mode. Forgotten that was tedious. Much heavier than TV. Yeah. I think... Oh, and then in at least in 3, you could play as like the enemy as well, which is cool. Asymmetric, right? Pop you down. Oop. Pop you guys down if I can. Oh, gosh dang it, I hate these guys. Thank you. Yes, destroy them, please. These guys are the worst. There we go. Nice. Okay. Any flying enemies? Yes, there are. Pop. Yeah, these guys have the most, like, disproportionate health to how easy it is to headshot them. Like, one headshot to kill them, but they have so much health otherwise. Get this money. Nice. Any other flying enemies? How are you guys doing down here? Yeah, getting shots in. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. I would say 3 in a lot of ways would be more like this style in terms of tower defense, but that I never played 2, so I'm not sure. And 3 still was more FPS or whatever. Or you're saying... Anyway. Should be sued. I think Friday the 13th, I don't remember it being like in... Yeah, well, I guess you're saying, but with invisibility. The difference with the hidden part of it would be, I would say, movement is a bit different. Because in Friday the 13th, you're a lot more often kind of like, you know, stomping along and then rushing and then stomping along. Where in the hidden... what makes it cool, the character's movement, the hidden's movement is much more like flinging. So you kind of like a spider. Like if you imagine all the people that are playing are, I don't know, mosquitoes or something flying around, and you as the hidden are almost like a spider zipping to a wall, clinging to it, waiting for the right moment, and then pouncing. It's very interesting in that way. And then because it was in Gmod, your weapons, they had like a, well, they made it so their weapons would all have a like a little light on the end, right? So if you're aiming at the hidden, you can see that it's there, and you can shoot it before it can react. Okay, let's see. Well, any flying enemies? There sure are. Okay. The Mario Bros. Is like playing the enemy on a TD map. Mario's avoiding all the traps Koopa set up for him. Yeah, right. Yeah, those reversals are interesting, but some of them we maybe wouldn't think of. Well, it's kind of interesting though. When I think about that, it reminds me of. Hey, chill out. It reminds me of let's see. There was this term, was it bullet heaven instead of bullet hell? There's like 2 reasons for its existence in my mind. One of them, of course, is that it's just YouTube doesn't like swear words. I guess is like if there's a way to stop using a swear word in general in a title, yeah, you're gonna want to do that. That makes sense. But I think the bigger thing was that with Vampire Survivors, there was a sudden kind of shift towards like, well, you're not really avoiding a million bullets, you're summoning a million bullets. So it's not really a bullet hell because you're the one creating the bullets, you're really just avoiding the enemies. And in a way, they're avoiding your bullets, but not exactly, because they just wander towards you. So they called those bullet heavens. Wait, where are the enemies going? Let's see. But at the end of the day, like, it kind of seems silly because a lot of bullet hells are also just, like, you shoot in a lot of them. Does that not make them bullet heavens at that point? It's a little weird. Yeah, right. It's a little bit, but it's all non-specific in a way, right? Because roguelikes are, that's like a constant conversation. I've had so many arguments about it. Not like, it's mostly just like someone will pop into the comment section and be like, cute game, but not a roguelike. Cute game, but still not a roguelike, whatever. And it's like, okay, like roguelikes are very, and I think, of course, it's annoying because it's like, I'm not trying to like be dishonest with my marketing, I guess. And also the game is called a roguelike. Like Binding of Isaac is a roguelike, or maybe not. And Hades is a roguelike, or well, maybe not. Or and like they're all maybe not roguelikes if you define them differently, because there's no strict definition. Not really, anyway. One of the most undefined terms. Yes, exactly. And so that can make it kind of hectic. Okay. And so bullet heavens or bullet hells or whatever, like that there being some looseness there is just kind of part of the game. Okay. Are there any flying? Yes. Pop them down if I can. Let's see. But I mean, admittedly, like, no modern roguelike is like Rogue, pretty much, because Rogue wasn't a good game by comparison to modern games. That's that's harsh take. That's my harsh take for the day, right? Rogue was a really neat text-based game, and in terms of modern gaming, that's not gonna keep up. So that's like a big part of, I think, what influences all of that is. I don't like to say that because, like, a lot of people love the game Rogue, and that's cool, like what you like, and of course that's personal taste to a certain extent, but also it's like, what if you made the original Pong? Like, Pong is, there's like not any graphical impressiveness to Pong, like, there's not all that much complexity to Pong, it's, you know, but like, if someone was like, oh, there's a Pong-like, it's like, well, this isn't like Pong, it's like, well, Pong sucks, okay, what can I say? It's a fine game, but it's not like, yeah, it's one of those things in my mind. Rogue is cool, but I think modern roguelikes are, they can expand graphically, they can expand mechanically, they can expand like in a million different ways to be more interesting than Rogue ever was. And then if people are like, this isn't a roguelike, and it's like, yeah, you're kind of right, because Rogue was barely a game. I don't know. Someone fight about the term isometric because the map allowed rotation. Yeah, so it wasn't isometric, even though when the cam locked into place, it was always along the diamond grid. Yeah, isometric. Like, some of these terms are kind of weird. I think procedural generation, and like, okay, the definition of what a roguelike is people say it's like procedural generation, it's turn-based, and it's I've heard a lot of like weirder ones, but these are the main ones. And there's no meta progression, I think, so it's like it's permadeath, basically. But then if you took the game Rogue and just simply added meta progression to it, it would be way more like Rogue than a lot of games that might technically fit as not having those categories. Like Minesweeper is basically a roguelike, but like, come on, it's not at all like Rogue. That's stupid. But like, it's turn-based and it's permadeath, absolutely, right? Procedural generation. So you're saying if I just add procedural generation to Minesweeper, so that like if I change the generational patterns or something, it's like, that's dumb. It's not a roguelike, but it is from their definition. And then I say like, well, this game that is it's a RPG-esque, like, or I guess I should say a fantasy game with combat that goes room by room that maybe is turn-based and so on. Like, well, that's not really a roguelike. Like Isaac. Isaac is a roguelike. Minesweeper's not, unless we go strict to definitions and then it flips, basically. Be added into the definition for roguelike because Rogue was... The idea is that with Rogue, the maps, yeah, with procedural generated is like one of the more impressive things about Rogue itself, I guess at the time. But like, that's not really that important to Rogue because you could, yeah, exactly, make 1,000 different levels. But the big argument is like, this for Rogue was what made Rogue different from other games of the time, and we're so far past that now. Like, it's such like an like. Yeah, but for a lot of people, when they're trying to find a strict definition, they'll bring up these three things. And if you look it up, those are the three things that matter in this perspective. And so, but then, like, I have to come in and be like, well, what about these examples? But the reality is that, like, I don't care. I care so little that, like, I'm coming in with, like, here's my argument, but if you push me on it, I will call Minesweeper a roguelike. Because, like if they make these arguments, I will call it a roguelike. At the end, because it's, you know? I want a looser definition, and I would actually rather Minesweeper not be a roguelike, and I would rather we say, like, these things that are... But the problem, too, is, like, I don't even think Rogue is a roguelike. And that's where we get into really messy territory, is Rogue itself doesn't have any of the themes or visuals or, like, play styles or anything that I like in roguelikes. Rogue is, like... Rogue is like, I mean, like, because I don't consider Dragon Quest to be a roguelike, right? But Rogue and Dragon Quest have way more in common than Isaac has with Rogue, or Dragon Quest. So, like, you know, it's kind of weird. Least useful debates of all, yeah, totally fair. Yeah, it's a nightmare. But anyway, I appreciate you guys popping in. I will, Cynic, ideally, I'm sure I'll send you a message later on, maybe with some games that I kind of have in mind and see what you think about it. I'd like to message Val, I'd like to message Hoos and some different people and try to get something going at some point soon, because I really am enjoying the multiplayer stuff. But anyway, appreciate you guys popping in, and I will see you tomorrow or the day after, probably. All right, later on.